What up, Richard Timmers here. Now, here is my throwback summary where I talk about the films that turned 10 and 20 this week. Alright, now here comes the ones that turned the big 1-0. Alright, the film turning 10, we got the film Lawless. Now, this movie was, of course, released by the Weinstein Company and everything. But this was a really decent, like, Western-based movie featuring a great cast that includes the likes of Tom Hardy, Shia LaBeouf, Gary Oldman, Mia Wasikowska, Jessica Chastain, Jason Clarke, Guy Pearce. And it's pretty much like this violent conflict between three bootlegged brothers, Forrest, played by Hardy, Howard, played by Clarke, and Jack Benjamin, played by LaBeouf, and this ruthless lawman named Charlie Rakes, played by Pierce, who tried to shut down the brothers' prohibition era moonshine business. So it is a really intriguing film. Jessica Chastain is really great in it. Shia LaBeouf, I've already said, like, yeah, the guy is chewing that job, but the guy is a terrific actor. I mean, between stuff like Lawless, Honey Boy, the guy has some range. So this is definitely a really good performance of his. All right. Also, turning 10, we got the movie The Possession, which stars Jeffrey D. Morgan, Kira Sedgwick. And it's where, like, the young daughter, where Jeffrey D. Morgan and Kira Sedgwick plays parents to this young daughter named M, played by Natasha Callas, who becomes obsessed with this wooden box, and things spiral out of control, and there's like spirit that inhabits here and devours the human souls and stuff. The film wasn't all that great, but it was far better than the apparition, that's for sure. But yeah, Jeffrey D. Morgan, obviously he's always best known for supernatural fame, but he has had a share in the horror genre. Obviously, most recent not separation, that Exorcist film he did last year, which was not so good. He of course was just in Four, which he was really cool in. So yeah, he had some really cool films, but this was just more of a hit and miss type of film. I mean, yeah. But anyway, okay. Also, turning 10, we got the Oogie Loves in the Big Balloon Adventure, which was one of the biggest, highest-grossing film of that year. Okay, I'm just kidding. This movie flopped. What am I saying? This film flopped. I mean, I I guess I can see what they. I mean, obviously, folks like me and anyone else, like any grown guys like me, these type of movies are not really for anyone. I mean, Oogie Loves is pretty much catered towards the Barney the Dinosaur crowd or Teletubbies crowd and stuff. And for some reason, this feature, I mean, this is of course based on like a very popular children's series and stuff where Groovy, Zuzu, and Toofy are playing a surprise like a surprise party. And so like they do have interesting group of characters here. Like some of the actors in this just appear in this, I'm guessing, for a paycheck. I mean, here are some of the actors who actually decided to say yes to this. We're talking about Tony Braxton, Cloris Leachman, Christopher Lloyd, Chaz Palminteri, Jamie Presley, and Carrie Ellis. So yeah, I mean, this thing was just, I mean, it was an enormous. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I did saw this movie for some reason because I guess I don't know, I was bored at the time, and this is just like a very kiddie film. Music will make Barney the Dinosaur music will sound like Oscar-winning songs now, but yeah, I mean, the movie was a major flop at the time, so there's that. Now, also turning 10 is a little film that not many people have probably heard of, which is titled For a Good Time Cora. Now, this movie stars Lauren N. Miller, who's actually the wife of Seth Rogen, and Ari Grainer, who you might see pop up with stuff like she was in that Bad Teacher TV show. She was in The Sitter. I mean, she's been in some really cool stuff before. And this also features folks like Justin Long, Mark Wahlberg, Seth Rogen, Kevin Smith, Jennifer Dallas. And here's the fun premise. It's where like Lauren, played by Lauren Miller, and her best friend Katie, played by Ari Grainer, are pretty much past enemies and polar opposites. but they find themselves lack sufficient funds to their recent apartment in New York City. So they become roommates, and they decide to have a quick scheme where they literally, I kid you not, literally become phone sex workers. Yeah, it's a little bit like the that Kevin Smith movie, Zack and Mary film. Where Zack and Mary, wants to Seth Rogen, Elizabeth Hutchinson, who plays the Tyrells, want make a adult film to make some quick cash. This is a little similar to it, which hence why folks like Seth Rogen and Kevin Smith was in this. It is a really fun little film. I mean, the chemistry between Miller and Grainer is terrific. I mean, at the time, like they have done raunchy female comedies before. Like obviously, at the time they did, there was Bridesmaids, Bad Teacher, but there isn't as much as there wasn't really as much as raunchy female comedies as there is, and this is really one of them. So if you guys have not seen For a Good Time Car, give it a go. Really fun little film. All right. Now, not much great stuff turning 20. Like, we got a movie called Snipes, which is actually, I believe it was Zoe Saldana's first feature. It even featured Nelly in it. So, there's that. And there's the one of the worst horror movies I ever seen called FearDotcom, which stars Stephen Dorff, Stephen Rea, Jeffrey Combs. So, yeah, not really great movies on that turning 20 marks. But let me lead you guys. Which of these films stand out to you the most? The 10-1, I'm probably going to go I'm probably going to go with Lawless. Nothing in the 20-year one stand out to me. Drop a comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Himmy signing out.